highlights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of four between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Kyle Funkhauser gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping up is Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In there, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Baddoo will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
The set. And the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Danny Duffy will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Line drive to left, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Akil Baddoo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Willie Castro is on deck. Grossman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Willie Castro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a move over to first, back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Fouled off. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Hunter Jones.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Ryan McBroom. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 delivery. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next to dig in, Michael Taylor. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And now the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. No movement on base. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Mazzara is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball well outside. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Cabrera ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The next batter is Jamer Candelario as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Next to hit is Nico Goodrum. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here it comes. 0-2.
Nope, ball 1.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be two. Mondesi scoops it up. One there. Throw to Santana. The double play, and that's how the side is retired. Tigers get just the one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi flew out in his only at-bat so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Baddoo is right there, one down. Up next, Whit Merrifield trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. He's ready now. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit back toward the mound. Merrifield scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Up next to the Tigers.
So next to hit is Akil Baddoo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. On the run is Benintendi, but this will land untouched.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, he goes down and golfs this one into right center field, and that's going to get down out there for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Castro.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Baddoo, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Struck out in his first at bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner will score from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 1-0. Ramos is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here it is, the 3-0. 3 runs already home here. There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Next, here is Jeimer Candelario. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 4 and the Royals nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in once again is Hunter Dozier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Row, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So now Carlos Santana.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
In now, Ryan McBroom. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Dozier is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate, Michael Taylor swinging a soft liner. And that is through into center field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Detroit is out in front, 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Of their hits, 6 of them have been line drives. So they're doing a great job of squaring up the ball right now. And that has the opposing defense playing on their heels a bit.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And there's ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Nomar Mazara. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. The 2-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder.
Now into the box, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Tigers lead this one 4-3. Whit Merrifield next to bat. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering. Hit out towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So stepping in is Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
High chopper to third, and quickly there are 2 away. Ready now is Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Perez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 2 to Hunter Dozier.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hard hit towards center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Royals leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Now at the plate is Akil Baddoo. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that ball's up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Castro. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on the way.
Whoa, that pitch is up.
The 1-0. It's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Taylor gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the next to bat will be Ryan McBroom. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, here is Michael Taylor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Pitch out, nothing doing. Taylor is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. The 3-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Score holds at 4-3. Jacob Junis will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, down the line in left. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Next up for Detroit, Wilson Ramos in his career versus this pitcher, batting at an even .400. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Sliced hard on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
To the plate now, Nico Goodrum. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. And that ends the inning. One left for Detroit, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Joe Jimenez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now to bat, Andrew Benintendi. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there, 2 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count. One ball, 1 strike.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. High and deep down the left field line.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. 4th home run here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Hunter Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Count even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Nomar Mazara.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The left fielder.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup. Digging in, Robbie Grossman. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. Ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay throw, and he'll make it to 3rd base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to 3rd, and he made it happen.
Into the box, Akil Baddoo, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Number 9.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. Strike taken to throw. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
And that one yanked just foul. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. Line hard down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Jose Cisneros has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. I got 3 and 2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count still. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Ryan McBroom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Taken in by Scope, and that's the second out. And stepping in, Michael Taylor. It was a base hit last time up. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. First offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 2-1 home. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Striding in is Miguel Cabrera. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Now here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Next, it'll be Wilson Ramos. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something. The
1-1 home. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Cabrera stands at first with 1 out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jamer Candelario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out with the man at first. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The shortstop, Nico. Good draw.
Josh DeMont trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flew out last time up. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2, here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Daniel Norris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. Having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now into the box is Andrew Benintendi. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 0 for 4. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the runner back. Mejia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Joe Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Daniel Norris closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.